Okay, this video is going to be a bit of a follow-up to my previous pet post that explains how you can easily get level 5 skills on gentle pets. That method works, but it involves a lot of fusions and it's just not the most time effective method. So I find myself using this new method a lot more often. So I'll explain how this one works, and once I'm done explaining the method, I'll also explain some tips, tricks, and literature behind pet mechanics so you can make your own effective support pet. And these principles could also be applied to DPS and tank pets, no problem with that. Starting off, as step number one, if you don't have a high level taming character, I suggest getting Taming stargem, just the first skill. You don't need the other passives. As you fuse your pets, the differences due to having more passives gets negligible, so it's really not that important. Just get the first skill, and don't think taming is some tedious activity. It's going to save you a lot of money in the long run and might even earn you a lot of money, in fact. So I'm going to show you a really effective and easy AFKable method to tame pets. So get yourself your Taming stargem. Okay, now as for the taming method, you would want a high level character equipped with the Taming stargem. We will pick a mob that can do magic auto attack and has high level. Magic auto because physical autos can miss. Now a missed auto attack means that if the pet does not cast any support skill or an attack that hits the target, even if you kill the target, the pet does not get any experience points. So it's basically like the pet didn't get involved in the combat at all. Now as for the taming method, it's good if you have a gentle pet to hold aggro of the mob, as you can see. And I used ignite skill to get mob to the lowest HP possible without it dying. Now I will just wait around as the gauge meter fills up. Once you've caught a bunch of pets, just go to your house and let them out. We are going to do skill gacha till we get level 5 of the skill that we want. So I'm going to let my random pet out. It's a calm nature pet. It's not gentle. As for feeding, you just need the 1000 spina stamina food for skill gacha. Now, I will try to get the level 5 critical up. So I'm going to learn heavy blow. Now, as you noticed, my pet is calm nature, but the skill that I'm aiming for is a support skill, so I can still use Blizzard and Tempest Trick on this pet if I'm regenerating its MP with MP charge. But otherwise, if it's another skill, other passive or attack skill, you can still do the Toy Hammer Throw Knife trick to get the skill to level 10. I will showcase how the Throw Knife Toy Hammer trick works. I'm using a low level character with drills to reduce my damage. The rest of my equipment is focused on motion speed, so I can do throw knife faster. Now I'm just going to spam throw knife and let my pet kill the mobs with its auto attack. My pet is low level currently, but if it gets to a certain level, it can easily one shot the mobs. As long as it has magic auto attack, this process will be fast because magic auto attack is default 10 meters range. Now this process is highly automatable, as in if you use auto clicker, this process is going to be a lot easier. I'm not implying you should use auto clicker or something, but yeah. Okay, as for the fusions, in the initial stage we have S level 10. These are the pets that we tamed and trained. And let's say I'm trying to make a crit up pet, so I need critical up, MP gain, and on the final fusion I will learn encourage. So S level 10 is going to be crit up level 10, and this other S level 10 is going to be MP gain. So I'm going to fuse these pets. They have random attributes, by the way. So I'm going to fuse both the level 10 skill pets with physical defense pets, so the babies will be level 10 skill with physical defense attribute. Now all the parents should be high current level, so the baby will have a high cap. Now on the babies with physical defense and level 10 skills, you will take one of them and fuse them with physical defense pet that also has the nature that you want. Now you can buy this pet from consignment mode. Say I bought a physical defense and gentle pet from the consignment mode, I leveled it up, and now I'm going to fuse it with my MP gain 10. Now both pets are physical defense type, so I'm just going to lock on the nature. Now for the other pet, the level 10 crit up, you can fuse it with the nap if you're looking for something specific. Preferably the app would also be physical defense for high potential on the final pet. Now once you're done fusing all 4 of these pets, you level up the 2 products and they come together to make the final pet. You can stop watching the video from this point. That was all for the method. From this point, I will be explaining some effective methods you can use to level your pets and some basic general literature behind pet attributes. You can find this information in Fandom Library or Coding Club Pet Guide, even YouTube, so you don't need this video for that. So moving on. Potential, really important for the pet. A lot of people go wrong with this. You can get a lot of potential during discipline. Now I'm going to do vitality discipline, hard mode, but the success rate is only 60%. Now if you look under affinity bar, the golden text, nature bonus plus 10%, sometimes when you feed your pet, you have a chance to get discipline success plus 50%. Now this plus 50% adds up with the 60% success rate, making it plus 110%. So you never fail hard mode training and you always get vitality plus 3. Now this is one method. The other method to gain high potential is choosing the right type. My pet is accurate, so it has high dexterity potential. If I had chosen physical defense, it would have had high vitality potential. You also get a bit of potential during fusion, so make sure both parents have high potential. Now, what does potential even do? Let's say my pet has 100 potential vitality. Every time my pet levels up, it gets 1% of potential as a bonus stat. So 100 potential, it gets 1 plus 1 vitality as a bonus. If it's 300 potential, it gets 3 bonus vitality every level. So yeah, potential is really important. Now coming to weapons, if your pet is gentle pet, you don't have to worry about weapons, but if it has to do auto attacks for AMPR, then you would want to pick a weapon with high attack speed for your support pet. You can go with Knuckles, the best one, magic device, and one-handed sword. Now if the pet has magic auto attack, all these weapons will do ranged auto attack, so you can just pick any one of them. As for type, it only affects the base potential and sometimes stamina of the pet. You can see physical defense gives 110 vitality potential, and don't trust these people who claim skill boost gives you better gacha chance. It doesn't do that. Now nature is where it gets interesting. Nature dictates the kind of attacks a pet will evade and also gives some special natural bonuses. You can just pause to read the chart. And nature also dictates the number of times you can discipline a stat before the pet gets exhausted. If you pay attention to Timid, you can only discipline vitality 7 times before it gets exhausted. Now it's common knowledge that gentle and timid pets regenerate 100 MP every 5 seconds, but on top of that, every 3.4 seconds, they also naturally regenerate MP inside battle. This is different from their nature 100 MP. This is based on the amount of max MP they have. So if you get MP gain on a timid or gentle pet, they start regenerating a lot more MP. As for people leveling up, Please make sure your pet can actually engage the boss. This means if your pet's physical attacks miss the boss, and if it doesn't cast any support skill, your pet officially didn't even join the battle, so it gets no experience points. To counter this, try to get a magic attack. This could be skill or auto attack. Magic attacks do not miss. And otherwise, just get a skill buff. If your pet casts party buff, it gets global aggro. Now, also make sure your pet doesn't die. If the pet dies, it doesn't get any experience points. So these are two issues people generally face when leveling up. And for easy pet leveling, I suggest waiting for P Avatar event, which comes with high difficulty Ancient Empress. She has really high base EXP, so if you can fast kill her, you can pretty much level up your pet from level 1 to 182 in just 2 hours. You can use pet EXP % bonuses to speed this up, and level 182 is probably enough for your support pet needs. You don't need to go overboard and waste your time on this game. So good luck with your pets.